There is no other way to dress it up. A massive night of women's football. After being the chasers all season, Birmingham City have the chance to overhaul Charlton at the top of BWSL 2. Melray's Blues have put themselves in the box seat, not just for promotion, but for the trophy. In their way are the lasses of Sunderland, who have already taken points from Birmingham this season. Well, St Andrews, the pyro goes off, one of the grand stages of the division. Home to a club with the biggest of ambitions, and tonight they can go some way towards completing one of those goals, inching ever closer to promotion. Well, we are in the run-in. There are just 2 games left after this one, and it is all building nicely towards a final day title decider between the leaders Charlton and these Blues, who can overhaul them this evening. So teams on their way out. Been a busy week for both sides. 2 games in 4 days. And no surprise, there is some rotation to Amy Merrick's Birmingham team. Goalkeeper Lucy Thomas gets her first league start of 2026. The back 4 kept a clean sheet against Bristol City on Sunday. Mia Gower and Cornett continue in the middle. There are 2 changes up top. Louis and Lindstrom are in for Crosthwaite and Sarri, who is unwell. Melray also makes 3 changes to the team that drew with Newcastle in the derby on Sunday. Lambourne remains in goal. Teenager Chloe Paxton is retained at centre-back alongside her captain Westrup. Finn replaces Shiva in defensive midfield. McInnes and the top scorer Scar join the attack. And on the bench, Kitching and Marid Griffiths are dropped down to there. There are 2 goalkeepers, one of which is the first choice Grace Maloney, back after an injury layoff. Big night for Lucy Thomas, huge opportunity. She gets the gloves this evening with the first choice stopper, Adriana Franch, injured at the weekend against Bristol City. We don't know how serious that injury is. It may well be that Lucy Thomas has the gloves for the 3 games that remain. Final team talk in the huddle for the Blues, who have been consistent all season, but among their drop points came against these lasses as they go by. And Eleanor Dale is a player in form. 2 of her 3 goals this season have come in the past 3 games. She is tireless in her press. Her job tonight will be to hold up the ball and try and drag Sunderland upfield. So all the drama surrounds Birmingham City tonight. Sunderland know they will be playing Barclays WSL 2 football next season. Can't be promoted, won't be relegated. Stacey Pearson is our referee for the evening. And a reminder, normally we are multi-game on the Barclays WSL 2 YouTube, and you can take your pick. Tonight, it is all about this one. All eyes on this game in the second city tonight. Pressure is a privilege. That is the word from the Birmingham boss, Amy Merrick. That's her mantra. It is crunch time for Birmingham. Can they handle the heat? A nice early touch for Thomas in the Birmingham goal. Nice settler. Martha Harris, tons of experience at centre-half. Loves to carry the ball forward. Pinpoint accuracy with her passing as well. Playing alongside Niamh Heron in the Birmingham defence. Harris wearing 2, Heron wearing 30 in the centre of your screen. They are the shield in front of Thomas. And it's a wonderful little flick on from Oceane Hurt, who was trying to bring Holloway, the left back, into play. Birmingham will move the ball around. They are blessed with options in attack. We were told pre-match by Amy Merricks that Veatriki Sari, who is one of their star players, one of their top scorers, in fact, 7 goals in the WSL this season. She is unwell and unable to take her place, but seamlessly, Birmingham can rotate, and they've done just that with Oceane Hurt, Bathsheba Louis, both of them no strangers to scoring goals, coming into the team for Amy Merricks, who says we have to take risks, we have to be relentless. They know exactly what is at stake over the next month of football. Well, a long ball forward was looking for the run of Chelsea Cornet. Sunderland captain Brianna Westrup came across and intercepted that. Out it went, so Birmingham can work the other line. Captain Cornet with the throw and gets it straight back off the boot of Louis. Niamh Heron is ex-Sunderland. North East lass, left a couple of seasons ago to go and discover a full-time, fully paid up professional contract, which all of these players are now blessed with across the league, courtesy of the money that's come in, partly through the league sponsor. But here come Birmingham on the attack. First probe down their right-hand side, it's deflected. It might fall for Cornet, who has not managed to get the full power of her weight behind it. And Demi Lambourne makes a comfortable claim. First touch for the Sunderland stopper, who started her career at Oxford more than a decade ago. Has been the first choice since Maloney was injured while away with Ireland on international duty. Birmingham throw. Mia Gower wants it short, so does Laidhammer. Melrose made the point to our reporter, Amber Sandhu, that there's simply been no time for training this week. Games on Sunday, games on Wednesday. It's match day, travel, recovery, travel, game. Both coaches making the point that sometimes that's quite a nice change from the norm. Not having time to think, just keep your game face on, keep going. Important interception from Holloway. Hurt is battling away for the ball. Formerly of Paris Saint-Germain, Oceane Hurt. And she's done well to win the ball here. Immediately gets her head up, tries to play the crossfield pass to attempt to pick out Lotta Lindstrom. But she's being shadowed all the way. Really good defensive work by Cara Hamilton, the right back, shutting the door in her face. Now Mia Gower up towards the edge of the box. Bathsheba Louis controls well, having to operate in tight spaces. Has the support from Lindstrom, who allows the ball to run out of play for another Birmingham throw on that far side. This is Laidhammer, who joined from Norrköping for a Swedish club sales record and has been absolutely exemplary in a Birmingham shirt so far. 5 goals in her 8 league games. It's Lindstrom who's won the free kick from Finn. So first test here for the Sunderland back line. Birmingham had the half chance with Cornet's stabbed effort a few moments ago, but now they have to be on red alert in their away strips of black. Hurt with the left foot, hangs it high, and Cornet is at the back post. Headed clear. Martha Harris tries to keep hold of the ball, but a flag is up for an offside, initially given against Chelsea Cornet when the first pass came in. Referee's assistant Adalusi on the far side. Stephen Walsh is the other flagman who is on the same side as our cameras. A late hammer with the back heel, not read at all by the Sunderland back line, and important defensive work from Westrup as they were starting to advance quickly down that right flank. Here comes Sunderland. Cara Hamilton has taken it all the way to the edge of the box. Shot charged down by Harris and not fully dealt with. And now a long-range shot comes in and fading away from the target. All the way off the boot of Jamie Finn. Ireland international actually joined Sunderland from Birmingham. So formerly of this parish. Well worth a crack. Holloway into the feet of Hurt, whose first thought is always head up. Make your way towards the opposition goal. Miyagawa spreads the play to Lindstrom on the right. Rebecca McKenna has given it to Lindstrom. Slightly too much on the pass for Louis. And Westrup is able just to block across her path. Shepherd the ball out for a goal kick. Good kick from Lambourne, finding halfway. Ball immediately coming straight back towards her defence. Hamilton's been a good addition, signed in the January window on loan from Nottingham Forest. The left back loves to scamper up and down the line. Heron into Holloway. Now Miyagawa, who loves to sit just in front of the defence. When Birmingham City get on the ball, she likes to take every second or third pass and just keep it moving. Dale's putting pressure on Martha Harris, who has passed the ball on and then continued into midfield. So it's like reshuffle for Birmingham City with Harris upfield. She stayed there. Here she is under the high ball. Still Martha Harris is adding a body to the Birmingham attack, but when the ball goes dead on the far side, she's making her way back to the defence. Lindstrom couldn't keep it in. Birmingham City are busy. Sunday, Wednesday, they've got Manchester City on Easter Monday in the FA Cup quarter-final, the WSL leaders. If they win tonight, it could be Barclays WSL leaders against Barclays WSL 2 leaders for a place in the FA Cup semi-final. That's what you want when you pull the balls out of the draw. Smart work from Miyagawa, just getting a toe in and bringing the ball back under Blues control. Heron always calm under pressure. So too the Japanese international. Lindstrom did well to keep hold of the ball. Two black shirts around her. Birmingham seeing more than 3/4 of the ball here, 76%. That may well be the shape of the match as Holloway is tackled by Brown, bouncing out off the Birmingham left back. Enormous throw from Chloe Paxton. And it's flicked on, which Dale can chase, and a heavy one back from Martha Harris, and Thomas scrambling, can't keep it in play. Too much on the pass from Harris. And Birmingham have invited a bit of pressure here. Pressure is a privilege. Won't feel like it right now. Whack. Deal with that. She couldn't. Libby McInnes is standing on the goalkeeper. And now they swap. Those running from deep are the target to aim for. Still at the feet of Sunderland players. Paxton's there. And the shot is charged down. And then Dale's effort is looping and well claimed by Thomas. Important control from Natasha Fenton, as Birmingham City were looking to get up the field quickly. Playing in defensive midfield alongside Jamie Finn today, Fenton. So frequently you'll tune in, you'll see Fenton and Marissa Shiva in that double pivot defensive midfield role for Sunderland. Chloe Paxton up there trying to score her first professional goal. Shot blocked. And then the follow-up from Dale, well claimed by the Birmingham keeper. Too much on that pass for Emily Scarr. Back in the starting team, she was on the bench at the weekend. Sunderland's top goal scorer. Real talent, Emily Scarr. Shown by the weight of goals, 7 in BWSL. Back with Demi Lambourne in the Sunderland goal. There would have been a period in the season where she thought, might not get much more football here, but as a backup keeper, you always have to have your gloves and be ready. Just ask Lucy Thomas at the other end. Long ball forward. Heron pressured by Dale. It's well intercepted by Katie Watson. Good strength from Heron. Great battle down there. Fair contest, says the referee. Watson to McInnes. And now back to Jessica Brown. First time cross. Shinned away by Mia Gower. Shot charged down. Fenton tries to thread it through to McInnes. Heron's there again. A slight clash of the heads. And because of the head injury, immediate break in play. Good refereeing by Stacey Pearson. Could see the reaction when McInnes went up with Niamh Heron. Nothing nefarious in it, but slight collision of the two players' heads, and Heron went down holding her head. Smart thing to do, immediately stop play and make sure she's okay. Both had eyes for the ball. Heron bounced to the ground by her smaller opponent, who just walked away. She looks good to carry on. There was a publication up in Sunderland, I think the Roker Report, or maybe it was the local newspaper, that suggested had Niamh Heron stayed at Sunderland, she may well have become a poster girl for the team, such was her talent. Sliding doors moments. She is potentially just 3 games away from promotion to the biggest women's league in the world. Reminder, 2 teams go up automatically. Team finishing 3rd in BWSL 2 this season will have a relegation promotion playoff with the bottom club from the top flight. At the moment, that's Leicester City. So much jeopardy going into the final couple of games. Charlton top before this game kicked off, 3 points clear of Birmingham, who have a better goal difference. Those two play on the final day of the season. That is at Charlton, at the Valley. And at the moment, in the race for third, Crystal Palace are there. But if anyone slips up, the form that Palace have been putting together, there is the table. Well, they will be there to mop up any errors as Birmingham come on the attack, and Hurt has to use her pace. Paxton defending well, standing up and forcing her wide. And Sunderland have done the job. They've got the ball clear. Here's what Dale does best. She holds up play, and other runners track beyond her. Scarr has done that. McInnes has done that, and Watson's in the middle. Dale is now arriving in the middle. Can they find the pass that gets the ball central? Natasha Fenton. Bit hooky, straight up in the air, dealt with by Heron. Not fully dealt with by Birmingham, though. And the loose ball falls at the feet of Hamilton, who, off balance, hammers the ball high into the stands. It's really good pressure from the Sunderland front line. Woman to woman, they are asking real questions of Birmingham City. But it all started with the strength and hold-up play of Eleanor Dale, the Sunderland number 9. Holloway's giving it away to Finn. Bit of interest on the pass. And Dale, once again, doing that selfless running up front. Leading the press, making it difficult for opposition defenders. She's been doing it all season. You might look at her stat sheet and go 3 goals for a centre-forward. OK. So much more than that from Eleanor Dale, and that's why, when you look across the team sheet, there are other players. Emily Scarr's got 6, Katie Kitching has got 6. It's what Dale does that allows them to do that. Free kick to Birmingham. Katie Watson penalised. She's got a great goal at the weekend against Newcastle. 10,000 fans in for that one, watching at the Stadium of Light. The Wear Tyne derby. Well, the applause is for an 18-year-old Birmingham City fan, Paul Pike, who died after a recent championship game in men's football against Derby County, Saturday the 21st of March. The club posted on Instagram, "No one should ever go to football and not come home." Touching tribute from the Blues fans. I think Mel Ray will be happy with what's been served up by Sunderland. At no time have they felt under too much pressure at the defensive end of the field, and they have been probing and asking questions of Birmingham City. So that pause in play while Libby McInnes was tying her shoelace. Chloe Paxton's throw is a real weapon. She's shown it to us twice from a defensive position, but if Sunderland get throw-ins in and around the box, well then. Put the teenagers' powerful arms to good use. We've had 20 minutes, still 0-0. Still Birmingham City dictating possession. They've had 6 shots, according to the stat sheet, none on target. Sunderland have had 6 shots, none on target. Cara Hamilton's was the latest, over the top. Birmingham's 1 shot was tame from Chelsea corner and easily dealt with by Lambourne in goal. Here's Oceane Hurt. Crossing and looking for Laidhammer in the middle. Cara Hamilton. Smart footwork to move away from trouble. And Sunderland can get a nice touch of the ball themselves. Long ball forward will test the pace of the back line. Holloway gets the cross in, and smart defending by Hamilton. Couldn't take the chance with Lindstrom coming in on her blind side. Now it's Birmingham City's chance to test them with a set piece. Dale is back in defence. Lindstrom positioned the ball, but she's leaving it for the left foot of the French starlet Oceane Hurt. French under-23 international, real star of the future. A great delivery on that, and a solid punch from the Sunderland stopper. Katie Watson is pressuring. And is penalised for holding on to the shirt of Bex Holloway. Watson's arguing that she blocked her path to the ball. And Stacey Pearson is having absolutely none of it. Halfway through the first 45. Hurt with another high cross. Looking for Lindstrom. The two of them have swapped wings, and Lindstrom has avoided conceding the goal kick, but given away a throw. Now, the Finn made an unreal start to her life in English football. Scored 3 goals in her first 2 games after joining in January, but hasn't found the net since for Birmingham City. Long ball towards Lindstrom, nodded down by Brown, and Paxton rushed the clearance. Watson couldn't keep it in. Had a good game in that first senior start on the biggest of stages for Sunderland, Chloe Paxton, against their big rivals Newcastle with 10,000 in the stands. Didn't show a shred of nerves. WSL Football launched their brand new app earlier this week, offering fans of both the Barclays WSL and Barclays WSL2 a front row seat to exclusive content. All the games broadcast on the league's YouTube channels as well. You can download it for free. Search WSL Football in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. I have to say, for me as a commentator, it's a great tool. Every player has their own page with all their best clips and loads of information. At the end of a busy sporting Sunday where you might have watched one game, you can dive back in and see all the highlights of all of the others. She's been a highlight all season, Emily Scarp, but she's given away a free kick there. Amy Merrick said, "We have to take risks, Birmingham. We have to be relentless." I wonder if she's satisfied with the relentlessness that her team has shown so far. Free kick comes in. Westrop's boot is the one that gets it away. Chelsea Cornet. Foul challenge by Natasha Fenton. Head in hands moment for Fenton, who clearly disagrees. Didn't take too much of the ball, Natasha. So Sunderland are on the back foot again. Hurt has been delivering all of the set pieces, but Laidhammer is there now as well. And she has a hammer as well, let me tell you that. It's a long way out, this. Surely not. She is having a go. She is having a go, and it's on the roof of the net. What a talent Vilma Laidhammer is. Just saunters up to the ball and then unleashes. Almost catching out Lambourne in the Sunderland goal. Sweden under 23. Can't be long till she gets the big call up. Go-go gadget legs from Jamie Finn to keep control of the ball there. There was plenty of pace on the pass. Long ball forward is asking questions of Dale. It's a foot race between her and Harris, and Thomas comes out to bail her teammate out of trouble. Offside flag is up on the far side. Holloway's header is sending it back towards their own goal line, and Heron has come across and tried to do all she could to avoid the corner, but the ball had already crossed the line. Could understand one or two nerves here from Birmingham City. They've lost 2 of their last 5. And the 3 wins in that run, Southampton, Sheffield United, Bristol City, they've all come by a single goal. Whereas earlier in the season, they were scoring at will, blowing teams away. It's not been the case in the nervy run-in. And they're defending again here. Fenton's corner. To the back post. Nodded down, and Stacey Pearson is bringing a break in play because it brushed her shins. So I think we'll restart with a drop ball at the feet of Sunderland here. Well, that feels like a real let-off because it's a drop ball at the feet of Birmingham City when, in fairness to Sunderland, and that's what they're saying, they had possession in attack. If the referee gets in the way, they would argue that should be our ball, not theirs. But Sheba Louis, Haiti international, jinking and crossing, and Holloway will do her all to keep it in play. And she's done just that. Good defending, Katie Watson. Holloway to Hurt. Gets it back off Laidhammer and tried the first time pass through to her left back. Too much on that for Watson to keep in. Birmingham will have another throw as we approach the half-hour mark. In terms of possession, Sunderland's inching back into it, but they're defending again here. Chelsea Cornet has got in round the back. Louis' first touch is just too heavy. And Lambourne dives at her feet to take it off her. Good vision by Cornet to pick out the runner in the middle. But if Birmingham City don't win the title, they might look at drop points against teams that you would normally have down as a Birmingham banker. They dropped points against Sunderland in the away fixture. That was in September, 1-1 draw. They drew away at Durham, who were right down the bottom of the table. Southampton too, they were beaten at home. Charlton were unrelenting all season. Unbeaten for so long, even go back into last season. They went 26 games unbeaten in this division. But it was almost like once the balloon popped, it all went wrong for them. And second defeat followed, a third defeat followed, and that is what's left the door ajar for Birmingham City. The shape of the league says it's there for the taking, but football is not like that. And Watson is pressuring Holloway, and Watson is penalised again. It was those two that collided before. Katie Watson got a talking to from Stacey Pearson. Both times clearly feeling like she'd not done too much wrong. She's a little shove in the back. The first shove was two hands, maybe. The second one looked like it was hip to back. Sunderland will feel that's a let-off for Birmingham. Cornet's been dispossessed. Miyagawa scrapping for the ball in the midfield. It's a real contest in there. Rebecca McKenna into Laidhammer. Now Miyagawa's climbed higher up the field. Out to Lindstrom. Laidhammer's made her way into the middle. She'll be the target. Tallest player on the field. And Cara Hamilton has conceded a corner when seemingly there wasn't that much pressure. Apologies to Cara Hamilton. It's Jamie Finn who has made the last touch there. Seven blues in the centre for Hurt to hit. Pause in play while Stacey Pearson comes and has a word with Finn and Louis. Near post delivery is whacked straight up in the air. Still not safe. Brown gets the ball clear, only as far as the corner taker Hurt. Now Harris gives it her back. Bringing the ball back onto a stronger foot, shooting low. Lambourne has spilled it, but the flag is up for offside just in front of her. Great skill from the young French star. Shimmying, shaping to cross the ball with her right foot, which is the slightly weaker of the two. Throwing in a little flick turn. Leaves defences for dead. Lindstrom once again, full of good running. Louis outside her, and Louis crosses, it's high, it's looking for Holloway at the far post. Really good work from Birmingham City. Northern Ireland international couldn't quite get the header on target. But Lindstrom is frightening when she runs at full speed. Louis gets her head up, gets the ball out of her feet quickly, and Holloway gets a good climb over Brown. Dale finds Scar. Katie Watson's through the middle. McInnes is now arriving in the box. Still Emily Scar crosses the wrong side of the crossbar. 10 minutes to half-time. Both sides look threatening down the flanks. Pressure is a privilege, remember? That's what Amy Merrick's told us before the game. How's that privileged feeling now? 35 minutes in to one of the most important games of the season. Top scorers in the league against the top scorers in the bottom half of the table. So far, scoreless. Scars want to throw off corner. Cara Hamilton's got her work cut out with Lotta Lindstrom down that Sunderland left side. Is worth pointing out that Birmingham have got Lily Crosthwaite on the bench. Or rather, they don't have Lily Crosthwaite on the bench, and neither do they have Beatrice Kisari, who is unwell. And those two are the top scorers. So that is the role that Ocean Hurt has been asked to fill. So too Lotta Lindstrom on the other side. Great talent, great depth of squad, Birmingham City. They are blessed with that. Correction, Crosthwaite is on the bench. I'm looking at my terrible handwriting. So there is an option in the second half for Birmingham City, should they need it. Holloway's had a really good first half, but she's going nowhere, running in field, and she's gone in really heavily on Jamie Finn, and it's the first yellow card of the night. It's almost compounding the error. The first touch got away from her there, look. Second touch puts her in trouble, and then had to go through with the challenge. Just catching Finn high up on the ankle. Not too many question marks over the yellow card. Finn's back on her feet, good to see. Brianna Westrup just slowing the game down a little bit as we inch towards half-time, making sure that her midfield teammate is okay. And here comes the long ball from Westrup, looking for Dale. Might yet fall for Dale, who made a yard, and it's well saved by Thomas. Had to be. Watched it brilliantly because there's a deflection en route to goal. Great work from Dale, who's got the taste for those goals in recent weeks. Blues fans doing their bit to try and raise their team. Hamilton. Great work, steering the ball away from both Lindstrom and Laidhammer, the Scandinavian pairing. Hungry work from Eleanor Dale, deflected off the boot of Martha Harris and gathered at the first time of asking by Thomas in the Birmingham goal. 5 minutes to half-time. Can either side find the breakthrough before the break? Hurts left the ball behind. Watson can steal it off her. But Sheba Louis pops the ball off to Mia Gower. Laidhammer miscues it. Oh, see you later, Martha Harris. With the drop of the shoulder and the skill, and she's kept going here, Harris. Hurt couldn't find her. Brown's done well to clear her lines. Holloway miscontrols, Sunderland throw. There's good noise from the Sunderland bench. Every positive action being cheered by their substitutes. Chloe Paxton's long throws must be the longest in the league. Look at that. It's another corner. Scar busily working away, pressuring the Birmingham back line. Ball ricocheting out off Martha Harris. Can they make it count? If they can, it would leave a scar, that's for sure. No slip-ups for Birmingham City. Looking good for at least one of the top three. Newcastle United, 7 points behind. They've got 3 games to play. But they don't just want promotion, they want the title. Cross comes in. Ball is loose. Birmingham calls for a free kick in the middle. Hands held high. Oh, Hertz nicked it off Brown. Maybe they're in round the back here. She's got runners inside her. Ocean Hurt attacking the penalty area and shoots from the top corner. And it just didn't dip in time. Felt like counter-attacking football from Birmingham. Hurt with the solid win. And as soon as she beat the defender, she only had eyes for goal. The options were there. She is scanning. She's scanning and decides, no, I'm going on my own, and wasn't too far away. 3 goals in BWSL 2 this season. Ocean Hurt, she can hit them. Louis with the little back heel. Now it's Lindstrom's turn to run at the defence. Lotta Lindstrom, and cleared off the line. Still not away for Sunderland, and Lambourne gathers it at the second time of asking, with Laidhammer waiting to tap in the ball. Sunderland living dangerously at the end of this first half. A reminder of the threat that Birmingham pose all throughout their squad. And here they come again. Laidhammer. Hurt and Lindstrom have switched wings again. Lindstrom is round the back. Mia Gowan leaves it. Here is the Finn. Rides one challenge and the volley is charged down by Fenton. Quality end to the half, this. It's Hamilton on the line, sliding challenge. Little thumb up. I think she deserves more than that from her teammates if they can get to the break at 0-0. Corner to Birmingham. Loose ball not dealt with, needed a second clearance. Impressive work to steer the ball away from the challenge and lump it anywhere but here. Katie Watson, big boot, happy to concede the throw. There was a time where Sunderland had their tails up in this first half. That time seems to have passed. Birmingham ending the half really strongly. Jess Brown has won the throw. The 45 are up. And we'll play to 47. Scar loops the ball over her head. Emily Dale can chase it down. Watson tries to beat Holloway to the ball. McInnes is continuing to battle for it, wins the throw. Surely Chloe Paxton will come up the line for the throw here. Here she comes. How far can she gun it? Leaning over the hoardings just to get maximum purchase. Here it comes. Great arm from Paxton. And Harris sticks her size 7s through it. Away you go. Paxton gets another chance. Paxton's pile driver. In it comes. Needs a flick on. And it's flicked away. Louis with the turn, hauled to the turf. And if Lindstrom gets there first, it's a problem. It's a brilliant defensive sliding challenge from Chloe Paxton. Now, Jessica Brown is being spoken to by referee Stacey Pearson for her breaking up of the play challenge, and the boos are from the Birmingham fans who feel that that was worthwhile of a booking even though play continued at the time. So no yellow card shown by Stacey Pearson. We've had the 2 minutes added on. How long does the referee give Birmingham to fashion a chance here? Ossian Hurt with the shot straight into the face of Brianna Westrup, who has done her job as the Sunderland captain to stop a goal-bound effort. And the whistle has gone, and I can hear Amy Merrick saying, it's a corner. You have to let us take it, but by the letter of the law, if the time is up, the time is up. And with the players heading towards the tunnel at the end of a truly engrossing, absorbing, exhausting first 45 minutes, where Lotte Lundstrom almost gave Birmingham City the lead. Lindstrom's shot blocked on the line by Hamilton. It was the best of a number of good chances in that first half. Birmingham still seek the goal that would send them to the top of BWSL 2 at half-time at St Andrews. It is Birmingham 0, Sunderland 0. So Mel Ray heading towards 8 years in charge of this Sunderland team. She said at the start of the season this is the best squad she's ever had in that time. Sunderland are a team that have experienced the dizzy heights. They've played top-flight football. Won this division in 2014. They won the League Cup in 2012. They would love to get back there. But it is to be another season in Barclays WSL 2 for this Sunderland team. Birmingham City desperate to avoid that same fate. How much of a privilege is that pressure, Birmingham City? That was the message from the head coach pre-match. 45 minutes into this one, and they haven't found a way to release that pressure. Bex Holloway is the only player surfing a yellow card at the start of this second half. Heavy challenge on Jamie Finn in the first 45. Amy Merrick's eyes fixated on the play. Here's her captain, Chelsea Cornett. Model of consistency throughout the season. Watson drills it forward. Heron steps in to intercept. Lambourne puts everything behind the clearance, thumping all the way onto the head of Martha Harris. And Harris, with the two hands in the back of Dale, concedes the foul on the halfway line. PFA Women's Young Player of the Year, Martha Harris, once upon a time, 11 years ago. Fourth season with Birmingham City, enjoying her time in the second city. Fenton to deliver, plenty of black shirts to pick out. And she's aiming for a captain, Westrup. Ball is still loose, and Thomas comes out diving at the feet of Watson. And immediately back underway. McInnes comes across to try and cut out the run of Holloway, but she's like a runaway train. Through ball looking for the run of Lindstrom. And now Sunderland have their turn to get their head up, let the hair run behind them and test the back line. Here's Emily Scarr. McInnes. Cross is blocked by Heron. Whips it, and it's volleyed by Dale, charged down and then cleared by Cornett. Well, if it's going to be like this for the next 43 minutes, take my money. End-to-end stuff already in the second 45. Fenton miscontrol and then hooks the leg of Louis. Second time she's been whistled by the referee. I wonder if Natasha Fenton got involved in the checking on Brianna Westrup. She is a qualified physio. Great to see the Sunderland skipper back on her feet. Birmingham back underway quickly. Lindstrom rotating wings with Hurt throughout this game. Absolute nightmare for the Sunderland fullbacks. Who am I marking this time? Where is she? Oh, she's over there. And over she trots now back to the left-hand side. Overran her effort, though, so it will be a goal kick to Sunderland. Sunderland's defenders have split. They do like to take these short. Start the play from deep and try and encourage Birmingham City onto them to create space behind them, but Lambourne has said, actually, this time, I've liked what I've seen the last couple of games from Westrup and Paxton. You've got the experience of the captain, fully fledged international with Scotland, playing alongside the teenager on only a second senior start. Gelling together really nicely. Loads of space in the middle for Finn. First time pass for Scarr, who allowed it to run across her body and wins a corner off McKenna. Emily Scarr was prolific for Middlesbrough in the Northern Premier League before she signed for Sunderland in 2021. She was the BWSL 2 Player of the Month for September. 5 goal involvements in 4 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. That was her hot streak for this season, Scarr. She's on lockdown in that box as well. In comes the cross. Headed away. Hurt controlled when perhaps it was slightly more dramatic than that. Now Louis patiently buys herself a yard so she can clear Birmingham's lines. Foul conceded by Hamilton on Miyagawa. Good night for Asato Miyagawa last night, no doubt. She'd have been watching Japan's men beating England at Wembley. First Asian team to beat the England men's team in an international. They look really good too. Rebecca McKenna. First time pass from Hurt has plenty of fizz on it. Too much for McKenna to keep in play. Sunderland have lost more than they've won this season under Mel Ray. 7 defeats, 6 wins, 6 draws. Did feel like a league where, with 3 teams potentially promoted, half the league was involved up until only about a month ago. Dale has gone down after the shoulder-to-shoulder with Harris. Sunderland's dugout clearly feeling it was unfair. Just blocked off by the Birmingham centre-half. No free kick. Oh, terrific shimmy from Lindstrom. Body went one way, ball went the other. Here they come again. Louis is chasing in round the back. Sliding challenge from Paxton. The shot still came in. And Lambourne backpedaling was a complete stretch to tip it over for a corner. Good goalkeeping. Not the tallest in the business. And she made herself as big as possible to steer that one to safety. Laid hammers through ball. Louis just did not give up, and it popped up off the captain. Great goalkeeping. Bodies crowding around the Sunderland stopper. It's Lindstrom's delivery. Into the feet of Heron. Heron felt a push, and Dale comes away with the ball. Throw into Sunderland. Birmingham City are preparing their first substitution of the game. And it is the aforementioned Lily Crosthwaite. So a big change. Ossian Hurt, who has played really well and delivered some good set pieces for Birmingham City. But a change is needed in attack, with goals being at a premium. And Birmingham City have summoned their top scorer off the bench. Incredibly popular in these parts. Used to be popular in the northeast as well, but not the Sunderland part of the northeast. She was a Durham lass, Lily Crosthwaite. Harris defending strongly to separate Watson from the ball. Goal kick. Tough old night for Katie Watson so far out on that far side. Just a bit of urgency you can see from Amy Merricks now. Time is a-wasting. Scar, head down, sprinting forward. Laid hammer, dispossesses her cleanly. Comes back to the big Swede. Heron out to Lindstrom, who's coming in from that left side. Holloway in front of her, up from left back. And Miyagawa, as ever, just calms it all down in the middle of the park for Birmingham City. First touch for the substitute, Crosthwaite. Loves to run, loves to take people on. Keeps possession. McKenna. Now Cornet. Deep cross is too deep for Holloway. Lively stuff from Birmingham, though, every time they get the ball, moving it quickly. Trying to find ways to advance upfield. Fenton's header. Harris gets up above Dale. It's not a contest you'd back her to win. Dale is taller. Harris has got the spring so far. Cross to 8 infield. Played behind Cornet. McInnes is being tugged by Miyagawa, gets away from her, good strength. Watson is not offside, gets the shot away, and it's just wide of Lucy Thomas's goal. Best chance she's had tonight. The reverse fixture in September was a 1-1 draw, played at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland using the club's main stadium for that game rather than Eppleton Colliery, which is the smallest ground in BWSL 2. Holds about 2,500, clearly felt by the club, by the league. They needed the big stadium for that one. Scar gave Sunderland the lead on the hour. Sarri equalised 3 minutes later, and Christy Harrison-Murray actually hit the bar for Birmingham in injury time, denied a winner in that one. They have already been held to a draw by the lasses of Sunderland this season. A chance to have another look at the previous chance from Katie Watson. McInnes spreading the play. The first touch turned her in on goal. Outside Heron and just outside the left upright. Scored at the weekend. Guided volley into the bottom left corner of the Newcastle net. She'll remember that for the rest of her life. Chloe Paxton will remember these 2 weeks for the rest of hers. First 2 senior starts. Scar chasing down Holloway. Laidhammer is fouled. Fenton again penalised. Third time this evening she has heard the shrill whistle of Stacey Pearson. Cross to 8. Loves nothing more than this sort of shape. She can take people on and use her pace. She's got round Hamilton, cuts the ball back. And a combination of Lambourne and McInnes have got the ball away. Lovely football. Hamilton has kept her run going, and Heron comes across, not only clears her lines, but wins the throw for Birmingham City. Thumb up for Lily Crosthwaite, who has added a real injection of pace and verve. Skinned Cara Hamilton. It's actually Paxton who reacted quickest to the goalkeeper's save. Enjoying the contest between Harris and Dale. Harris has got the upper hand, but as always with a defender, it only takes one slip-up against a talented striker. Clip of the heels by Crosthwaite. Scar to the deck. Well, if Birmingham City do get promoted, she is one of the talents that we will certainly miss in Barclays WSL 2, Lily Crosthwaite. As she's shown us in the 5 or 6 minutes she's been on the field. 2 involvements, always looking to take people on. That's what you pay your money to see. Tickets still available for all the remaining fixtures in BWSL 2 this season. If you're watching at home and you like what you're seeing, get on the club's website, get yourself down there specifically. If you're a Birmingham fan and you fancy a trip to London on the 2nd of May, that's the last day of the season, a Saturday, and Birmingham City go to the current league leaders Charlton, and I'm almost certain it's going to be a title decider. Tickets do not cost much. Very affordable family day out. Here's Scar. Now Fenton trying to disguise the pass. Read well by Miyagawa. McInnes trying to conduct traffic. The chip-through ball is too long for Watson. Both sides preparing to make changes. Sunderland their first. Birmingham have already made their move with Crosthwaite coming on for Hurt. What else does Amy Merricks have up her sleeve? Miyagawa scored against Southampton, the winner in that game. Look at that delivery, dropping it right on the chest of her captain, Cornet. Well, just the first signs in the last minute or so that both these sides are maybe feeling the pace of the game. It's been end-to-end in this second half. As soon as you lose the ball, the other team's surging upfield. First time we've seen teams put their foot on it. Here's Crosthwaite again in the pocket and shooting, and charged down by Hamilton. Corner. A big delay here. I think Birmingham City on field thought that substitutes were afoot, and so nobody came running across to take the corner. As it is, it's been left to Bex Holloway to come across. I think it's because from this side they like an in-swinger, and Ossian Hurt was taking them with her left foot. She's gone off, so that only leaves Bex Holloway. And she delivers it. Harris's header takes a nick. Second corner. Holloway reloads. Higher delivery is testing the goalkeeper. Loose ball is not cleared, and now it's dealt with. Danger averted for Sunderland. Westrup clears. Miyagawa heads it back into danger. Paxton pressured by Louis and recovers to get the ball away. Crosthwaite. Miyagawa, one of two January signings that have really impressed for Birmingham. Laidhammer's the other one. Looks like Birmingham have just shifted to a back three to try and send more players forward. Holloway is now playing wing back down this near side, but that may well be just as a legacy of having taken the corner. I think now she's trotting back over the far side. So Sinead Hopcroft is coming on, so too Shannon Cook. Attacking midfielder, centre-back. Asato Miyagawa has completed her evening, and Hopcroft is coming on for her. Has the ability and the skill set to play anywhere in the midfield. And Harris coming off for Shannon Cook, who has put in a real stint, Martha Harris. High five from her head coach. Shannon Cook, terrific defender, also possesses a real shot on her. Maybe Birmingham need alternate options to test the Sunderland back line. And they're making a couple of changes too. Jamie Finn is coming off. Central midfielder. Hannah Greenwood going on. Hannah Greenwood is a defender by trade, and Katie Kitching coming on for Lucy Watson. Kitching likes to operate just behind the striker. New Zealand international, 6 BWSL 2 goals to her name. So Sunderland have no intention of just digging in and holding on for a point. There's no point, really. Here's Hopcroft, the substitute, cutting the ball back for Crosthwaite. Point does nothing for Sunderland. Might as well go for the win. For Birmingham, they don't just want the point. Free kick given against Fenton. 4th time she's been penalised for fouling. The foul was on Laidhammer, who we've already seen have a pot shot from this sort of range. So the wall has been marked out. If Laidhammer has another go, you need 2 walls standing on each other's shoulders. Such a great effort from her. The left of Laidhammer this time goes smashing into the wall. McInnes carries the ball forward, and Dale is fouled by Heron. Laidhammer trying to drag her teammate away by the hand. Trying to avoid any yellow cards coming out. Discipline is almost impeccable this season, Birmingham City. First touch for the substitute, Shannon Cook. Told you she could hit a long one. Straight to the boot of Crosthwaite. Cornet on the slide, keeps possession for Birmingham. By Shaber Louis. Laidhammer with the attempted back heel. Wrestling match in the midfield with McInnes. And now Cook is having to pick up the baton left by Martha Harris and defend against Eleanor Dale. Cook wins the first battle. Fenton wins the ball cleanly. And then sends one for Kitching, the substitute, to chase. Let Heron go. Plenty of pace as she turned defence into midfield. Laidhammer bounced off the ball cleanly. Free kick to Sunderland. So Hannah Greenwood has added a good bit of ballast in the midfield. Shannon Cook immediately switched on, has to be. But penalised for the foul on Emily Scarr. Fenton floats one too long. Birmingham City are back off and running again with Hopcroft. Well, she did the hard bit and then gave the ball away. Katie Kitching dancing away from Holloway's tackle. Sense frustration growing amongst the Blues fans. This night wasn't supposed to go this way. Brown's cross. Dale's control. And Heron got a touch on the ball, according to Stacey Pearson, the referee. Brianna Westrup. Through ball is looking for Dale, who might well get in behind Shannon Cook. Uses her strength, uses her nous just to lean into the striker and knock her off balance. Goalkeeper came to her rescue. Inside the last 20, can Birmingham City find the key to unlock the door? Or are they looking to drop more points against Sunderland this season? Crosthwaite ghosts away from Hamilton, but across comes Greenwood. Laidhammer. Crossthwaite in round the back. Hopcroft is sliding and losing her footing at the key moment. Sunderland have got 2 games after this one, at home to Crystal Palace at the end of April, 26th of the month. And then away at Ipswich on the final day. Their final 2 games potentially could impact both promotion and relegation. Palace 3rd in the table, Ipswich 2nd from bottom. Crossthwaite once again tries to go outside Hamilton, who has defended superbly well. And there is just to be a break in play for a second. I think we may have a player down. It looks like, yeah, it's Lucy Thomas, who is only in between the sticks for Birmingham because Adriana Franch was injured in the previous game against Bristol City. So a bit of concern for Birmingham City and Amy Merricks at this moment in time. On the bench, they've got a teenager, Poppy Irvine, who has been out on loan at Cheltenham Town, was only recalled earlier today. They might look to the opposite team and see Chloe Paxton, who herself is only making her way in the pro game, and think, well, everything will be all right on the night. But your goalkeeper at this stage of the season, they'll be hoping that it's just a little twinge for Lucy Thomas. Well, she's up on her feet. So both coaches have had a chance to drill their messaging into their players, approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. It's been a good game. Chances both ends of the field. Birmingham have had one cleared off the line. Cara Hamilton denying Lotta Lindstrom in the first half. Vilma Laidhammer here put one onto the roof of the net with a free kick from 35 yards. But that's not good enough. If Amy Merricks wakes up tomorrow and reads that match report in the local paper, they went close but didn't win. They want all 3 points. Drilled shot from Cook. One of the reasons she may have been sent on for. She does have it up her sleeve, but, well, that one came out a bit like a sneeze. Liga Min is coming on. Bags of experience. Laidhammer's night is done. And so the South Korean, who finds herself in the nervous 90s in terms of international caps, 99 times she's played for South Korea. Maybe that is the sort of experience Birmingham City need at a moment like this. Long ball forward. Cook has it in possession and opts for the simple route. There's no limping there from Lucy Thomas. That's encouraging for Birmingham. Holloway's continued her run. Can she keep it in play? Yes. Galloping forward. High cross is out of play behind the goal. Minutes ticking away from the team in second in Barclays WSL 2. 12 wins from their 19 games under Amy Merricks. 5 defeats. underlined in red ink. That could prove costly in the final shakedown. Katie Kitching. Holloway steps in to intercept. Tries to switch the play. Crosthwaite is controlled brilliantly round the back of Cara Hamilton. And look at that skill. See you later. Still advancing on the Sunderland goal. Amazing first touch by Katie Kitching to bring that out of the air like a scorpion. And she thought she'd got round Bex Holloway. Just showed too much of the ball to the wrong side of the line. Sinead Hopcroft attempts the through ball for Louis, who's in a real scramble with Paxton. Lambourne wanted to get things back underway quickly. She wanted to pop that off to one of her centre-backs, but both of them had turned their back. Big boot upfield. Big boot the Undertaker would be proud of. Kitching gives chase. Heron happy to see that out of play. Graceful in defence. Katie Kitching has scored a couple of goals in Sunderland's last 5 games. She scored a brilliant free kick against Nottingham Forest in a match where they were denied the win right at the end of the game. 96th minute penalty that was actually saved by Lambourne, only for the rebound to be knocked in by Claypole. Kitching also scored in the 2-2 draw with Sheffield United. A messy scrap between Hamilton and Crosthwaite. Play continues. McKenna is continuing her run, and Hamilton cuts across her, and I think that's caught a Sunderland boot. No. Officials in disagreement with commentator. Goal kick. Who am I to judge? Nia Dunbar is coming on. Has had a loan spell at Middlesbrough. Libby McInnes will make way for the youngster, who will add no little skill and plenty of energy for the last 10 minutes of this game. It's a good opportunity, these final couple of games for Melray, to have a look at players that haven't perhaps played the minutes that they might have this season. Prep for next season, now that they're staying in the division, won't be going up, won't be going down. Crosthwaite digs one high, looking for Lee on the volley, charged down. That's good work from Fenton, pressuring the South Korean. How long can Holloway throw it? Yeah, decent, off barely any run up. Louis' header goes straight up in the air. And Birmingham will have another throw, but 30 yards further towards their own goal. Frustrating night for Birmingham, but the kids are still smiling. Lovely football. Lindstrom sent to the ground. If this stays in play, it's a real chance. High cross, looking for Crosthwaite, and it's an important header clear. Ball still not completely dealt with. Good strength from Nia Dunbar, shoulder to shoulder with Niamh Heron, and nearly knocking her into a different postcode. Pressure is a privilege. How's that privilege feeling? Sunderland hanging with one of the best teams in the league, making it difficult. Birmingham City missed out on promotion on the last day of last season. And in a similar quirk of circumstance, they played against the team that got promoted as champions on the last day, the London City Lionesses. Dunbar applying the pressure and not winning the throw. Shannon Cook has got the nod from the referee's assistant. Still 7 minutes plus. That is plenty. Only takes a second to score a goal. Oh, don't think she was a goalkeeper, Amy Merricks. Heron to Holloway. Chelsea Cornet leaves it for McKenna. Louis with exemplary first touch. Had space to turn as well, turned into trouble. Holloway races to keep the ball in play. Birmingham want possession, they want to build pressure and turn it on their opponents here. The best teams always find a way. It's a corner to Birmingham City. Brushed the shin of Cara Hamilton. Well, Sunderland have a habit of conceding late goals. 96 minutes against Nottingham Forest in their 1-1 draw. 99th minute against Sheffield United in their 2-2 draw. And earlier in the season against Portsmouth, they were winning in 90+ and coughed up 2 goals to lose. Birmingham will know about all of that. High cross is headed clear. Kitchen gets to the loose ball. High one sent in to the edge of the 6-yard area, headed away again. Lindstrom gives it to Hopcroft, who pops one through to Crosthwaite. Sunderland have got it away again. Ligon Min battling away with Dunbar. Heron now playing as an auxiliary midfielder, higher up the field. Oh, they've given it away. And Kitchen can now advance on goal. Has support from Nia Dunbar as well. Kitchen trying to go it all alone. And crowded out by 2 blue shirts, the 2 centre-halves. Nervy time for the Birmingham boss. Cook giving the ball away high up the field when they were trying to put the squeeze on. Had that fallen to the boot of an Eleanor Dale or a Katie Watson with pace to burn, maybe they would have been away there, Sunderland. Emily Scarr as well. But right now the ball is where Birmingham don't want it to be. Dale holds off one and gets the shot away, and fading away from the goal. But as much as Birmingham City want to push for the winner, you've got to keep things clean at the other end. Holloway in runaway train mode again. Ball pops up for Louis. Somehow still has it with the dancing feet. Great work from the Haiti international. Holloway still going. Cross comes into the centre. Might still fall for Cornet, who turns it goalwards. Easy for the goalkeeper. Late one there from Katie Kitching on Niamh Heron. Just threw a sideways glance. Crosthwaite and Hamilton are having a right old ding-dong down this side. Crosthwaite tries to go round her, gets round her. And she's helped out by Paxton at the back. Might need her help again because Lily Crosthwaite does not quit. Hopcroft miscontrols, Paxton hooks it away. Something of the big bad wolf and the three little pigs here. They're huffing and puffing. Can they find a way through? Lindstrom. Once again, the brick-built house survives. Niamh Heron's having a go from range, and Lambourne has to watch it, but there's nothing on the shot. Well, Sunderland have a knack of taking important points against important teams. Took a point against Newcastle in the derby at the weekend. Took a point off Birmingham earlier this season. Beat Portsmouth when Portsmouth are down the bottom of the table, scrapping for their lives. And now they're defending again. Crosthwaite advancing. Hamilton just giving her a little tug. Paxton's sliding challenge bounces out of play off Lily Crosthwaite's boot. And it will be a Sunderland goal kick. Starting to feel like they're running out of road. If it stays like this, the big winners on the night are Charlton Athletic. Ball squandered to Dunbar, who's won the free kick. Pushed over by Cornett. And more seconds being squeezed out of the game. Sunderland in no rush to get this back underway. Final second of the 90. Birmingham have 5 minutes. Goal here would ruin it. Scars in, she's put it over the top. What a moment in the season. Gasps in South London. Those in Charlton colours can't believe what they're seeing. 7 yards out, she's volleyed it over. Here is Emily Scarr again. Sunderland's best chance of the game coming in the first seconds of added time. Ball's crossed the line. Throw in to Sunderland down this near side. Cara Hamilton is just signalling that she needs a bit of treatment here or something. Let's have another look at this chance. Brilliantly flicked on by Westrup, and Scarr, who has scored goals all season. The technique was pure. Just rising over the top. Six goals for the season, only 2 off the leaders in the league, as Brianna Westrup gets a yellow card for something she said in the direction of the referee. Long throw is out for a Birmingham goal kick. We've had almost 2 of the additional 5. Sunderland are a player light here. Hamilton is still off the field. Crosthwaite controls perfectly and gets the shot away and scores! A season-shaping goal from Lily Crosthwaite! The substitute has come to the Blues' rescue, and look at the delight at St Andrews. Birmingham City are going top of the pile in BWSL 2. Cook's delivery. Crosthwaite has no right scoring from here. The control, the touch, the turn, the finish is bright blue perfection. Look at what it means to Birmingham City. We are top of the league, they sing. 3 minutes into the 5 added on, and Birmingham are going top. Wow, they made their fans sweat. But Birmingham City, who have been the chasers all season long, with 2 games to play, can finally say they are top of the tree. What a moment in the season. Puff of the cheeks from Amy Merricks. Wonder what the heart rate is down there in the technical area. Listen to the fans. Anywhere, anywhere. Sunderland held firm for 92 minutes. They did their bit. They almost did their bit. Charlton will still get their say in this title race. They played Birmingham on the last day. Free kick to Birmingham. The biggest cheer after the goal. Stand on it, don't rush. 20 seconds left. Still committing numbers forward. Get in the corner, stand on it. Louis is offside. There will be a bit of added time because the goal was scored in additional. You usually get about a minute. Blue Army, they cry. We are top of the league, they've been chanting. Well, they threw everything at Sunderland, everything. Lindstrom had one cleared off the line. Laidhammer put one on the roof of the net. But in times of their gravest need, they turned to their top scorer, and Lily Crosthwaite delivered once again. 8 goals in BWSL 2. She joins the top scorers at that number. Can't be long left now. Listen to the cheers when the whistle goes. Well, Niamh Heron will take the yellow card. She will take the yellow card. Tried to break up the play, tugged down the player. The only thing it's done, though, is reverse the pressure onto themselves. We don't know how much longer there will be. We've played almost 90 seconds more than what we were pledged. But Sunderland have a chance. One last chance. Look at Demi Lambourne, the goalkeeper, thought about it. In comes the ball from Fenton. And they've done the job. Amy Merricks, Birmingham, left it later than late. 92 minutes on the clock, maybe 93. But her substitution has won the game and sent Birmingham City top of Barclays WSL 2. And these celebrations will go on and on and on, because Birmingham are keeping right on. They've been chasing Charlton all season, and Lily Crosthwaite's stunner has put them top of the pile. 2 games left to play. Birmingham still have to play Charlton. They have a better goal difference. They have put themselves in the box seat, not just for promotion, but to win the BWSL 2 title. Lily Crosthwaite is taking all of the acclaim. Sunderland played their part in a really engrossing game. I would have said that at 0-0, but the hugs are blue, and Birmingham City are now favourites to be BWSL 2 champions. And what a goal to win it. These celebrations will go on for some time. Birmingham City left it until the 93rd minute. It's their 4th single goal victory in a row. Their last 4 wins have come by a single goal, and they have gone top of BWSL 2. Full time at St Andrews. Birmingham 1, Sunderland 0. And breathe, and breathe. They took 16 shots, 5 on target, but it took an absolute peach to find its way past Demi Lambourne in the Sunderland goal. Sunderland had their chances too. They defended stoically. They defended brilliantly, as they did against Newcastle. Their passing accuracy was short of where it needed to be, but Birmingham, by hook or by crook, they huffed, they puffed, and they finally blew the house down. And they are top of the pile. Charlton have been top for forever and a day, but their recent slips, their recent travails have seen Birmingham City reel them in. They go top, 2 games to play. Birmingham have to play Ipswich on the 26th of April, and then on Saturday, the 2nd of May, live on the Barclays WSL 2 YouTube channel, we will see what will probably be a title decider. Charlton Athletic at home to Birmingham, and you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar that the winner that day will be Barclays WSL 2 champions. Well, 2 huddles, 2 very different feelings. Birmingham will be doing their all to contain the glee. Sunderland will feel really hard done by. So many times they've conceded late in this league, and they've done it again in the most important of circumstances for their rivals. Let's have a look at the best of the action from the past couple of hours. Well, in the first half, Vilma Leidhammer decided to have a pop. 35 yards so. Put it on the roof of the net. Really good effort from the Swede, who's scored 5 BWSL 2 goals in her 9 games. What a talent. Had another good chance as well through Ossian Hurt, who was a real thorn in the side. Both sides actually switching wings with Lotte Lindström. Decided to go alone there and didn't quite get the ball to dip as it was heading towards the top corner. In for Veatriki Sari, who was unwell today, unable to take her place in the matchday squad. They created another chance just after that. This is Lotte Lindström creating space and beating the goalkeeper, but not beating Cara Hamilton on the line. And Lambourne had to react quickly to deny Leidhammer, who was lurking. In the second half, though, Sunderland found their rhythm that little bit more. Libby McInnes fed Katie Watson. Really good effort. Just wide of the left upright. Scored last week at the weekend against Newcastle. Clearly has a taste for it, Katie Watson. Birmingham summoned their top scorer, Lily Crosthwaite, off the bench. Crosthwaite loves doing this, taking people on, challenging them with her pace and trickery. The cutback was decent. Combination of goalkeeper and Chloe Paxton managed to keep the ball out of the net. Sunderland's best chance fell to their top scorer, Emily Scarr, 7 yards out. From the flick on from Westrup. Great move. Big let-off for Birmingham. That goal could have changed everything at the top of the BWSL 2 table. It stayed out, it wasn't to be. And then Shannon Cook, who was sent on as a second half, partly for her delivery. Look at this, picks out Crosthwaite, back to goal, takes the ball away from two, and then whips one into the top corner to send this portion of the second city into absolute raptures. Stunning goal, stunning moment. Well worth a second view. It could be the goal that shapes the outcome and where the trophy will go in a month's time. Well, Crosthwaite has seen Birmingham cross the Rubicon. They have gone to the top of the pile with the latest of victories. It feels cruel for Sunderland, who know they won't be promoted, they won't be relegated. 2 games left, they'll be playing Barclays WSL 2 football next season. We simply cannot say the same for Birmingham City, who have tightened their grip on promotion and may well have tightened their grip on the BWSL 2 title. 2 games left to play, and Birmingham are the team to beat. Good night.